We'll have much more on that story in just one moment. But first, a man says he feared for his life after an accident with a deputy on I-526 this week. And Chad Walton caught it all on tape.
In fact, this video is going viral. Nearly 300,000 people have watched the clip on YouTube. And ABC News 4's Nikki Gaskins joining us from the control room. And Nikki, what happened here?
Dean of Victoria Chad Walton says he was leaving West Ashley when he got behind a North Carolina deputy on 526. And from there, let's just say things got ugly.
Onslow County Sheriff's Department holding up traffic on 526.
Growing impatient, Chad Walton says he flashed his high beams at the officer, hoping he'd get out of the way.
He was traveling at least 5 miles an hour, if not more, under the speed limit in the far left lane.
But Walton says the deputy, Craig Culpepper, who was in North Charleston for canine training, never budged.
And I could see him, talking and cussing and whatnot. You could see him leaning over and just like, he knew I could see him in the mirror. And he's just, running at the mouth.
In the video, you see that Walton decides to pass the deputy and eventually move in front of him.
Now he wants to chase me down.
It wasn't long before Culpepper reacted.
He then proceeded to come up on my right side.
Well, look at this. Look at this.
Passed me, cut me off, and slammed my brakes, caused me to rear end him.
Walton then made a call to 911.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Ma'am, I'm on the interstate. I'm being chased by a sheriff's deputy from North Carolina on 526. I don't know what his intentions are, but I am scared for my life right now.
It does show me making an aggressive maneuver. I admit that. I own that.
Culpepper, who's since resigned, says he admits he was in the wrong, but felt Walton was taunting him.
In my mind, I wasn't breaking the law. I was maintaining my lane. I was doing the speed limit, and I felt antagonized by him, and I really just wanted the guy to go away.
The deputy hopes his actions don't give fellow officers a bad name, but instead shows that no one's perfect.
It was a human emotion and a human reaction that I allowed to get the best of me, and I should not have.
Somebody that gets this irate over somebody flashing their high beam lights at him shouldn't be in law enforcement.
Walton says he did receive damage to his bumper. No one was charged in the incident. Dean of Victoria.
All right, Nikki, we did a sled background check on Walton. He happens to have a lengthy record, including charges for speeding and driving under suspension.
Now, we posted the video on Facebook and we got a lot of comments. From Kim, the officer should not have rushed around and cut him off. And the officer, in my opinion, should not have been in the left lane going 50.
And Gina wrote, I have family in law enforcement that take their job seriously. It bothers me that someone else from another state visiting for training did that.
And from Kirk, police are there to protect and serve. If there's a bad cop, hammer him. But in the same sense, this guy could ruin a good cop's career by taping and editing a video to his liking.
All right.